One simple example that we haven't mentioned yet is around translation. We know that the usual flow for translation in our industry is as follows. We design questionnaire, then the client will send us a Word file of the language in English, and then we will need to translate it in this Word document, right? For one language, okay, it takes a couple of days, but imagine if you have to do it in 40 countries. 40 countries, this is the study we just released about the World Cup, right? 45 countries, sorry. And this we did it in 3 weeks in total. But for the translation, what we decided, and maybe Greg, you will have more details about that, but we are able to generate script from the initial scripted questionnaire, but with all the formatting. So if client want to have some words in different colors, in specific underlining or in bold or anything, we are able to generate a file with all this formatting, and then our translators, they would be able to translate directly in a URL interface. And then, thankfully to this, we are having the translation in all languages almost in real time,
yes,
or in 2 minutes.
Yes, actually, this is a very important thing. For example, when you see the translation from Qualtrics, there is a lot of HTML code, right? This is very often very confusing for the translator. It's also increasing the number of words. It's increasing the amount of work for translator and increasing the price, because very often they charge premium because they said, hey, I need to understand the code. Especially the problem is with the right to left languages like Arabic or Hebrew, because using HTML in those languages is really, really hard. Our platform is completely HTML free, but we still can use all the formatting, underline, bold, all the elements which are needed, and allows to the interpreter, the translator, work in the real time on the file, deliver the data, send to the proofreading, and within few minutes, once the proofreader finished, we have the translation in. So as an example, I would say these 45 countries, I was personally working on the translation, and we have around 15 languages, and loading the translation to the survey took me around 3 hours altogether after the translation was done. Normally it's 3 hours per language. So this is how you can differentiate yourself with technology against your competitors, and we've helped with the very good results for the clients as well, because the time is the money, right?
Another example, and sorry if it's going too much into details, but it's around the scripting services. So here at TGM Research, I can tell that all project managers or sales, they are even able to script studies because of our tools. Why? Because it's, again, very user-friendly and it's very fast. So as soon as they start to script some questions, if you compare with the usual software within the industry, it will be much faster, because simply we design it this way, that people using it on a daily basis, they will get their job much facilitated. We remove all extra buttons, we remove all extra steps for saving a question really scripted, for adding different features in one question. And it's really, really faster to script. And again, questionnaire that would take probably 10 hours to script on a
competitive platform.
Very competitive platform. Here we could probably do it in probably 2 hours, let's say. And again, the speed of this software, from the respondent point of view, when they fill in survey using our technology, is also much faster.
Because actually the survey designer is focused on bringing the fast results. So we analyze the UX of the platform and remove all unnecessary steps to make the most important, most often used actions. We optimize the speed. I'm the speed freak. I really like everything has to be fast. So for the respondents also has to be fast. And why it's important? Okay, so good example. Last year we did the project for our yearly Christmas study. And when in Europe and America, the average time for the survey was 20 minutes. In Africa, it was 40 minutes, 2 times more. This year, we still have this year we use our software. It's still slower, but this time the average time was only longer, about 50%. Not 2 times, not 200%, but 50%. So this is significant improvement, and we will work to make it even better, working faster. Why? Because we don't have to pay for 30 minutes long questionnaire. This is first from the very business point of view, but also our respondent don't have to spend so much time unnecessary waiting for the server answer. So these are the elements which are possible. Also because our developers, our engineers also trying and doing the scripts for the survey. So when the whole team understand how it should work, it's much better than they are disconnected. So actually, yes, we didn't say that, but we have many different modules in our software, including scripting, including translation, project management, and so on. So.
And what you say, Greg, is a very valid point. We are doing things like this and enhancement for our internal teams, but of course for our clients, right? Because what you mentioned about the 30% time or speed that you will get using our technology. So if one questionnaire is 20 minutes using any software, but it's only 15 minutes using the TGM software, we all know that the price is always related to category incidence, but also length of the study. The less time participants spend on the survey, and the cheaper that will be for the clients. And again, it's all about respondent experience as well. From a 20-minute questionnaire in Africa versus a 15-minute questionnaire in Africa, you will see the drop rate from the respondent much lower thanks to our technology. So it's a win-win for us, but also for our client, who will get better quality, more engaged participants, and more affordable price.
And cheaper price, yeah.
Exactly.
This is important. So it's not about making money, but it's rather about saving everyone's money and time. And this is what we want to do. Of course, there is still a lot of things to do. We still are developing our systems, but I think we made significant progress over the last year, specifically.